So I'm stood up at Sheffield University. I call it the proper university. Now I'm looking across at the Arts Tower, built in the 1960s I think. Tallest building in Sheffield at the time. It's stood the test of time, it still looks classy. And when you go into the actual foyer, it's wood and marble. So there's some Paternoster lifts up there where you just step into like cages to go to the top. So I'm actually going to go to the top with Bannerman and Steve Coates. And let's have a view from the top of there. It's actually looking really nice now. We're absolutely pouring with rain earlier. I don't think I'll be parachuting or abseiling down the building though. Alright, so I'm now here with Steve Coates and Mark Bannerman. Approaching the building, we'll have a view from the bottom before we go in, just show you how high it is. I mean, I've been up in Blackpool Tower, that's the tallest building I've been in, but I think where I worked at Griffin House in Sheffield, Midland Bank CHQ was about 13 stories high. This one I think is probably about 26 stories high. It's now the second tallest building in Sheffield after St Paul's at the back of the Peace Gardens. As you can see, it's quite classy as you get in, but you just see how tall it is up there. As you can see, it looks quite nice in here, all marble. And I've never been up in one of these lifts before, so it's going to be a new one on me. They're just revolving round. So just before I take you in the lift, you can actually see all about the Arts Tower. It's actually 21 floors, 2 of them are underground, and it tells you all about the lift just there. Really good. So it's been a struggle to find an empty lift, and this is really weird.
So you've never been in one of these lifts?
So I've never been in one of these before, Steve, so it's really strange. I mean, you think it'd be an health and safety risk, wouldn't you? But I'm assuming nobody's ever got hurt, because there would have been an absolute outcry, so you can assume that it's completely safe. And let's see how it goes to the top.
Well, people have been hurt.
So we've got proper lifts on the other side, as you can see. I'm with Steve Coates here in one of these, but you can also, if you're really feeling that you want to hurt yourself, you can walk up the lift, up the stairs to the top. But you can hear it echo.
Well, these sorts of lifts.
So we're only at floor 10. It's quite a long way up, so different experience, and I like to do different videos for people. I like to inspire people. I don't want to be downbeat about everything all the time. So it's saying get off here, last one, we're on floor 18. Oops, well, mate, you've got to jump off that, haven't you? So doesn't go any higher than Steve. So now it goes around the top, and you could stay in and go back down, but I had to jump out really sharpish then. That was old Bannerman coming out. So I'm here with Steve Coates as well, and Steve was saying that he doesn't believe that these are allowed anymore, these types of lifts. But I'll just go over the top and hopefully we can get a view outside in a moment.
Right, so this is next.
So Steve Coates has gone right to the top, so we are at the top and it's going to come back round now. I should have shown him actually going in at the other side. But he's now coming down the other side. He's still alive, he hasn't been crushed. I thought it might flat pack at the top. So you can see they've still got the traditional lift on the other side, so if you've got anything big to take up and down. But these lifts are really busy. So I'm just going to go right over the top and prove it's safe to do so. So I've done a fire walk, and so I'm holding onto the handle so I don't shake it, but it's a new one on me, this. So that's the second time I've got out and it's not as shaky.
That's your second time in one. How do you feel?
So it's quite a view from up here. You can absolutely see all over Sheffield. Absolutely fantastic view. You can even see Sheffield Wednesday football ground right over there. See if I can pick it out for you. I can see it over here. So that's Hillsborough over there from a distance. It's a fantastic view from up here. So I'm on my way back down now. Bannerman and Steve Coates are following behind in the other lift after they've been over the top. So this is a bit of a view in the bottom area. Could have followed the lifts all the way down to the bottom and come back round at the bottom as well, but just gives you an idea right at the bottom if you're still with the video. If you turn off early you miss something. So I'm back out of the building in one go. So I thought it was much higher than Griffin House, but it's 18 floors and it used to be about 13 in Griffin House. But what I noticed is when I was in the lift, I must have been feeling tense in myself. I could feel my teeth. So I hope you enjoyed the ride to the top of the Arch Tower in the Paternoster lifts. Hopefully things like that remain, but you know what health and safety is like.